Oh my god, I am so hungry. Oh look, someone left a marshmallow. I don't think that was a marshmallow. What you're seeing here is a disgusting and embarrassing story. Crazy because that's also the topic of today's video. Now this story is actually not mine. I know, stealing stories for content, but it's a friend, so it's good enough for me. Unless you've been stalking me for 3 years and know this already, I run on my school's cross-country team. And even though I'm super duper crazy fast now,
stop the cap!
I wasn't always this amazing. 2 summers ago, I was heavily out of shape from all the McDonald's I had been eating, but the cross-country season was coming up and I needed to get ready. So my dad and I went out to our school's track and we set up a timer. My goal was 2 miles in 20 minutes. And I'll be honest, that's a pretty sad time for cross-country. But I was ready, and my dad said if I made it in time, we would go get Cokes from McDonald's. Everything was on the line for this run. 1 mile in, and I was feeling great, but every single step was getting harder and harder. I looked to my left, and I see an entire boys' soccer team show up for their practice. At this point, the fast food that I'd been eating was catching up to me, and my stomach was not okay. It was the final lap, and I was ready to be done. But all of a sudden, my stomach was not feeling it. I only had 200 yards left, and I had just hit 19 minutes. I was gonna make it until I had to stop running. I fell to the ground, and a good $10 of Big Macs and French fries went to waste that day. And I looked up to see the entire guys' soccer team staring at me. Even though I embarrassed myself and lost a good meal that day, we still got McDonald's, which is all that really mattered. I don't know if you've noticed, but I love food. The only problem is, I can't make it to save my life. Once I got the idea that I wanted to make crepes, which if you didn't know, are pretty hard to make. What a smart person would have done would have been to cut the recipe at least in half, especially because it was my first time making it, and because it was a large quantity of food. But nope, I threw my ingredients together and started making it. So I made the first crepe, threw on some chocolate chips, and took a bite. And it was absolutely disgusting. But I wasn't just gonna throw away the batter, so I just kept making more and more. I begged my dad to let me pitch those crepes, but he made me eat them. Every single one of them. To this day, that's still one of the most disgusting things I've ever eaten. You know, that's a pretty recent story of mine. Let's travel back in time for this next one. It was the middle of the night, and my dad started to hear weird noises coming from my room. Since there's nothing good a kid can be doing in the middle of the night, my dad decided to go investigate. He opened the door, turned on the light, and saw his daughter about to drop trout, thinking that the trash can was the toilet. My dad ran to stop me before anything could happen. Luckily he did, and I find this hilarious, but he's still a little traumatized. Now that you know all my deepest and darkest secrets, it's time for me to end the video before I give you guys more stuff to blackmail me with. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!